Well, hello, let's move into the Boxer Rebellion. Now, it's important to understand that at this time period, these European powers are going into these countries. They're controlling the region. And a lot of the locals living there are kind of not really too fond of what's going on. And this is going to lead to a number of different rebellions. The first one we're going to talk about going on right here, if we've already talked about Egypt a little bit, is the Boxer Rebellion. Now, this is going to happen in Egypt, as you can see, or not in Egypt, excuse me, in China, as you can see in the picture right here. The Chinese are going to be opposed to European modernization and European religion. They feel that China is fine the way it is. We don't need these Europeans coming in here telling us how to live our lives and converting us to their religion. So they're going to band together. A lot of these Chinese are going to band together, and their simple goal is to oppose the Europeans, oppose the British. They're going to form this group, and they're going to believe that they are spiritual protectors. Okay, they have these spirit protectors who are going in, and that's going to make them invincible. Now, if you believe you are invincible, you will do a lot of things that you would not normally do because you don't think that you can die. It's important to understand, why is it important that they view themselves as invincible? How does this influence things? They're going to go and they're going to perform martial arts in the streets, kind of as a way, one, of gathering supporters, but two, to show how fierce and invincible they really are. Now, these martial arts, outsiders, the Europeans, think it looks like boxing, hence the name, the Boxer Rebellion. They're calling the Boxers, and they're going to be because of how they're looking. Now, it's going to be made up of about 100,000 to 300,000 men. These men are mostly unemployed young men who are frustrated with the current situation. They want something to change. They're going to go attack churches and missionaries. These are the predominant, kind of the largest institutions coming from Europe. They don't like this. They want their traditional Chinese religions. They do not want the Europeans converting their people, moving them into this way. They're going to go attack, and their goal is simply to destroy the foreigners. If you are not Chinese, get out of our country is kind of the way they're going on here. A very nationalistic Chinese pride. The Europeans are going to align at this time period because they realize, while we might have some difference with the other people in the region that are also Europeans, we have a bigger enemy right here, which is going to be the Boxers fighting back. We're going to go and they're going to crush the Boxer Rebellion. As you can see in this picture right here, okay, some of the foreigners, or the Boxers are fighting back, are ultimately going to be executed. Grab them by their hair and then chop off their head right there, as a way of publicly showing that this is not okay. We will fight you. We are ultimately dominant. Do not come against us right through here. The Europeans or Russians are going to come in, and the Russians are going to completely occupy Manchuria. Manchuria is a region in China, which China is known at this time period. China is not controlled by themselves. They are controlled by the Russians. Going to set us up into a number of problems later on. That is all for now. Questions, comment down below. Otherwise, good luck.